From the Trailblazers to the Timbers and Thorns, and now a new WNBA team, Oregon definitely loves its sports. And there's a big event coming up to honor Oregon athletes at the Sport Oregon Night of Champions. Joining me now to talk about the event and this year's inductees is CEO of Sport Oregon, Jim Etzel, and KGW's own Art Edwards. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Jim, let's start with you. Tell me about yourself and your connection to sports in Oregon.
Well, obviously CEO of Sport Oregon, but grew up in the sports community here. My dad was a longtime college basketball coach and baseball coach at the University of Portland, athletic director. So I just grew up in the gym, on the field, and just it's in my blood. So somehow found a pathway to a career in sports post-college, and now, leading a couple nonprofits. It's exciting.
Good, nice. And Art, there's a lot of history and momentum around sports right now. I mean, just the WNBA team coming here is so cool. I mean, what's your vibe of things right now?
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, Portland's the place to be if you're really into sports, because there is just so much going on, with soccer and now the basketball coming, and we have the college athletics as well. So this is just a really cool place to be and a good time to be here.
Yeah, I'm sure you agree.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we a couple years ago, we won the women's Final Four for 2030, which was a huge deal. But really, this is like the cherry on top of the sundae, getting the WNBA team for women's basketball. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, very exciting. Okay, let's talk about the Oregon Sports Hall of Fame class of 2024. Who are this year's inductees?
Yeah, it's a great class. It's led by Pat Casey, who longtime Oregon State baseball coach, former University of Portland athlete. He 3 national titles. It speaks, that says it all right there. But he just was inducted in the National College Baseball Hall of Fame, and so just really excited to have him. The back-to-back 84 and 85 national champion volleyball teams from Portland State. That era, I was in college then, and the park blocks were rocking, and the Stott Center Viking Pavilion was packed to the gills, and they really were ahead of their time. And so we're going to celebrate those 2 teams. Back-to-back titles is something pretty extraordinary.
Yes.
There's a gentleman that was a phenomenal athlete in McMinnville High School, University of Oregon, Rick Abramson. And then after college, he went and took up a new sport, team handball, and led the U.S. national team for a long time in Olympic competitions and other international competitions. Really, so many achievements he had in his career on the international stage. And then Diego Valeri, probably the greatest player in Timbers history, MLS MVP. That's never happened to a Portland Timber before. Led the Timbers to numerous cups, I think 3 cups, and just an icon, not just for the Timbers, but the community. And then finally, Megan Rapinoe, global social sport icon, University of Portland graduate, but what she's done in the NWSL to build that league, but most importantly with the women's national team, FIFA Player of the Year, pretty extraordinary athlete and person.
Great group of people. And Art, you were on the selection committee. So what stands out to you about this group of athletes?
Well, just how incredibly accomplished they are. And it was really cool to be able to be on that committee, because I learned so much about so many different athletes and found out, boy, there are just some incredible people here, in Portland, to be able to be even nominated and being thought of as people who potentially could make it into the Hall of Fame. Some of them I didn't really know a whole lot about, and learned a lot, and found out, boy, there's some impressive folks out there.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, Jim, real quick, tell us about the Night of Champions.
The Night of Champs is kind of a new format that we're launching. It's a theater show. It's going to be October 29th at the Patricia Reeser Performing Arts Center in Beaverton. It's going to be hosted by Alonso Sanchez and
we know that
Neil Everett, another guy. Neil's a broadcast legend from ESPN with Oregon roots. So we're going to honor the inductees. Alongside of that, we're going to recognize and honor this year's Oregon Sports Awards winners, which are high school and college and professional male and female athletes of the year and teams of the year. The sports awards have a huge, long history. 1948 they were founded. The Hall of Fame was founded in 1978, so that history is rich and deep.
Very cool. It sounds like a lot of fun, and actually you can join Sport Oregon for this special night of recognition. Again, it's Tuesday, October 29th at the Patricia Research Center for the Arts in Beaverton. For tickets, just go to sportoregon.org. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for coming downstairs, Art.
Glad to do it.
All right, we'll be right back with more Hello Rose City. Don't go away.